All right. So this is the second and concluding part of the first video, introducing you to TradingView and introducing you to, things you're going to be using to make your technical analysis. Like I said, technical analysis is where you use your tools, and fundamental analysis is where you just basically read the news, look for outcome of the news, just like Ukraine and Russia fighting. Automatically, anybody that just deals with fundamental analysis alone would know that since Russia is on a war front right now, their currency is definitely going to reduce with all the sanctions received from the EU and everywhere. Some people do not even use charts. I know a lot of people that don't even do they don't do technical analysis at all. They just look for news. If there's a USD bank holiday, they know USD is going to be low that day because there's an holiday and people will not be able to trade. Different traders, different methods. That's why I said when you go to ideas on your charts, when you come to ideas, right, and you see people post that market is going up, yet you've come to your own charts, you've done your analysis, you know that this market is supposed to go down. Stick with your bias. The person that said it's going up has a reason for saying it's going up. You will see and say it come down. You have your reason for saying it's coming down, right? Good. So without further ado, I already explained what your stocks are. I explained what FOREX is. I explained crypto. I explained currency pairs, which is what we are going to be focusing on mostly as beginners, right? Even intermediates, even masters, don't focus on FOREX currency pairs, USD, Euro, pounds, Japanese yen, and all of that, right? I also said it before in the very first video that FOREX pairs are traded from, currency pairs are traded from Mondays to Fridays. Your crypto and all the rest, the weekends, of course, Sunday, Saturdays, you can trade them. Okay. Without further ado, let's just go to straight up to the tools you would need, right? I'm going to touch all of this one by one. Mind you, like I said, when you go on your mobile phone and you download TradingView, this is what you're going to see. This is what you're going to see, right? You have your watch list, your charts, ideas, news, menu. When you click on charts, you have to click this plus button. When you click this plus button, that's when you'll be able to see all of these things I'm trying to show you now. You'll be able to see them under the drawings. When you click that plus button, you have to click drawings and you'll be able to see all of this. Okay. Now, the important things that we're going to use that you would always need, right? You can ignore the cross, ignore the dots, ignore the arrow, ignore the eraser. These are pretty self-explanatory. The important things you need is your trend line. Now, you notice that under this account that I've already registered, this is my personal account where I've registered and all of that. You see, I have some tools that are just floating up here. That's because I've added them to my favorite tools, right? This is my trend line. I already added it there. This is a short position. When I want to take a short position, this is a long position, right? If I say let's long the market, that is going to go up. See the difference in it too. This is horizontal, what they call that stuff again. Let me see. This is an horizontal ray. Okay, you see that it started from here and expanded to the right hand side. This is horizontal line. It's going to draw the horizontal line to the end of the charts and to the beginning. You see that there's a difference between this and this, right? Those are just the things we're going to use. This is a rectangle. The rectangle. I need to let me just start it off on an empty page, right? Now all of this is like this because I've already set it there. I'm going to set color to move so that the colors are different. Everything is different. This one is red. This one is blue, right? It's because I set it there. So let's just come to a clear chart so we can, I can take you along on the journey. Now, if you go on your mobile and you're following me right now and you've gotten to this point, you go on your phone, you open the watch list, your chart, and you click on this plus sign. You're going to see drawings, right? When you see that, when you click on this and you see drawings, I'm pretty sure the first things you see is measure, lock, trend line, info line, trend angle. I'd like you to scroll on all of those. You scroll on those, you're going to see more options. All of these options that are available to me here, you'll also be able to see them on your phone. Now, like I said, the important things that we would need, right, for our trading, like if you're going to be trading with me, if I'm going to be giving you signals and you're going to be taking them, or if you're even going to learn how to trade by yourself, you need to get your trend line, yes. Trend line, your horizontal ray, your horizontal line, you need your rectangle, you need your long and short position, you need your price range, you know. Let's just you need your Fibonacci. So let's just take this particular one. I'm talking from my own experience and from my own point of view, because if I'm going to even trade up to a million, if I'm going to trade anything, these are just the tools you will need. Now all of these tools I highlighted there, they are the same ones I have added to my favorites here. There's a way to add tools to your favorites, okay? If you're on the desktop version, now look at this. Let me go back to the one that has no, I just registered, right? I'm on the desktop version. I come here. I'm like, I want a trend line, but each and every time I don't want to be clicking this trend line. I don't want to be going there. This is trend line. Trend line is used for drawing trends. You know, I just drew a line, but I don't want to always have to be coming back to this place to select that line. I'll just click on this. That means I'm adding to my favorites. You see, report here, there's CB. That's the trend line. Now that was the way I was able to build this one that you have seen here. I just added all my favorite tools. No shake go there. Now look at this. After the trend line, I know I need my horizontal ray, right? Horizontal line and horizontal ray. I add it to my favorite. You see that it has added it here for me. I add my horizontal ray to my favorite. You see that it has added it here for me. So that each and every time I do not need to come here, click this, and then start looking for what I want. You get. Now if you're on your mobile phone too, like I said, when you come to Tradingview on your phone, you see your watch list, you see your charts. When you see your charts, you click on this cross sign, and when you click it, you're going to see drawings, right? Under the drawing pop-up, you're going to see trend lines, info line, trend angle, and all of that. If you scroll up more, you see the rest of the tools. What I want you to do is now click and hold on that trend line. When you touch and hold, it will give you an option to add to favorite. Now click it. It has already added that trend line to your favorites like that. It will be very, very easy for you to see the tools. So that instead of you to have to scroll up and down, or come scroll or left and right, it has already added it here for you. Right? Now this is the mobile version. Of course, you will not expect it to be the same with the web version. Right? But what I want you to do now is note the tools that are important for you. Note the tools that you need to add to your favorites. Okay, that's a shortcut for me. They say work smart, not add, right? Work smart, not add. Make sure you add all of these tools to your favorite list, so that when you want to access them, reporting by tools, okay, it will just be very easy. You'll be able to access them easily. Now, all of these tools I mentioned are what you are going to use to make your analysis. When you go into the market and you see there's a trend, use your trend line to just connect points together. What the horizontal line does, like I said before, I already added it to my favorite. Okay, this is arrow. I think I use this a lot too. I use this a lot to show market direction. I've added it to my favorites. All arrow does is, if market is going up, I'll just put the arrow and I'll say, I'll just put it at the side, like, I'm expecting an upward movement, right? If it's going down, I'll just be like, okay, arrow, I'm expecting a downward movement, right? It just makes it easy just for you to be able to draw your charts and do stuff. We have the Fibonacci retracement. It's also important. I would explain all of this in subsequent videos, how to use your Fibonacci, how to make your analysis and do all of that. Apart from the Fibonacci, you would also need your all of these are important too, depending on your kind of analysis, depending on the kind of trader you are. But me, I assure you, you don't need them. Okay, if you're just listen, just listen. Like I said, be a good listener. Know what you want to do and just carry it out. Right? The horizontal ray and horizontal line. The difference there is horizontal line would draw the line. I'm supposed to let me increase the pixels. Right? Horizontal line, you see that it will draw it from left to the right. It will just cover your chart. Horizontal line is going to cover your chart from left to right. It doesn't care how far you're going to scroll. It's just going to draw a line from that point from left to right completely. But what horizontal ray does, horizontal ray is only going to start from the exact point where you placed it. Now look at this. I'm placing my ray starting from here. I want to mark out this point that this is the last support zone. You know, it's going to start from that point. Go. You see that it did not extend to the left hand side. Okay. We use rays to mark out zones. I can mark out the zone too. Okay, this is one zone. I'm going to draw another area here. I'll say this is my second zone. I'll draw another area here. I'll say this is my third zone. You see that it has marked out these 3 points for me. But if I'm using horizontal line, I cannot just place a horizontal line here. You see that it has over the end inside. If I put a horizontal line here, it's drawing it to the end. It's not going to let me know exactly what I'm doing. So that's where we use rays and horizontal lines. You see that this line here, it marked the top. This ray is marking it down. Now this market is refusing to break this line. I'm sure it's coming back here. If it comes here and it breaks this line, it's going to come here. If it comes here and it breaks this market, it's going to come here. Because these are the low zones. No, no. Apart from this one, Tibama here means be by the map. If you buy could see for us, after if I want to put another one again, I'll put it here because this is the last low again. If I want to place another one again, I'll place it here. If I want to place another one, I'll place it here. Right? Yeah, I'm going to place it a little bit back since they are very close to each other. If I want to place another one, I can place it here. We're already doing analysis like this. You see how the horizontal ray works. We use it to mark out key zones, key points in the market. I'm going to explain why I think these are key zones, why I think it's the key point. Right now, we're just looking at the tools you would need to make your analysis on TradingView. So that when you come on TradingView and you see something like this, you'll not be like, you shouldn't be on this one again. Just know your basic tools and know the necessary things you need to use. Right? And at least make sure to add them to my favorite. So I'll not start looking for them up and down. Okay? Now, other than that, you could use your text, you could use your call outs. I use them sometimes if I'm trying to make a point or show you that this is my 4 hour around the 1 day. I'm like one day time frame. What I want you to understand is nobody can teach you everything fully. Okay? Even after reading, even after doing your research go back and practice. When you go on the TradingView by yourself, you even see more tools that can be useful for you that I do not use. There's no one correct way to trade the market. I'll see somebody that is using some kind of method and I'll be like, wow, and it will show me his history, consistent profit. Tell me them to them make my own method. Instead no, and I make my own money. Yeah, so that's just life. That's how the market is. Apart from these important tools I'm telling you right now, your trend line, your horizontal ray, your horizontal line, your rectangle, your long and short position, your price range, and your Fibonacci, I can categorically tell you that I don't think there's any other tool you need to trade the forex market or to make your analysis. Right? This is the long position. That's when I say if I'm going to long the market. Now imagine from here, I said, this market is going to go into a long, and then we come to our chart, we draw it from here. Okay, market is going up. I place my stop loss here, and then I say from here, okay, market, boom, is going to reach it. Just like that USD JPY I showed you this morning, right? Now look at this. Let's say I made this analysis before now, and then I drew it up like this. I drew it up frame. See that this trade is positive. I win trading because we took our entry from here and up to this point. That's a long position. If I'm going to take a short position, right? Let me look for an example of a short position. That's what we used to use around. That's what we use those tools for, just to draw. It lets me know that this is the position I took going up, right? If I'm supposed to take a down position or a short position, what it is used for, let me add it to the favorite. You see that when I add it to favorite, this thing is increasing. If I remove it from favorite now, it has reduced. That is why when I logged into this place, it was like as if there's a long stuff here because I've already added it to my favorites before. This is my personal account, okay? But for this, I said add any, so we add the short position to the favorite too. Add it to favorite. You see it's already here. So that you don't need to always come here for you to see. I said we need our price range. So I'll explain what those are. Okay. So short position. I'm taking a short from here. I see that this market, man, she benefit from our short here. Let me sell. I sell from here. Okay. And I say the market is going to reach here. You see that it's just showing me analysis. Move and on change. It's just showing me that this is what you put to play. From here it has to reach here. You get, that's just what the short is for. The short is the opposite of long. You see that this one is facing down, that's the short. You see that this one is facing up, that's long. It's just like in terms and glossary of terms and words used in FOREX. I said we have long, we have buy, we have short. That's the next thing I'm going to go into now. What I want you to know are the basic important tools you need to add to your favorites. The tools you need to know from TradingView before you can even start trading at all. Right? I already explained what the trend line is for. Trend line is for connecting trends. I'm connecting it here. It has not passed this line, no. Your horizontal line I already explained is from left to right. It's going to draw it down to the left of the chart and down to the right hand side. Then I already explained what horizontal ray is for. The ray is just going to show a ray to the right hand side. Now all of these are rays, these are rays, just to mark where it started and extend it to the left hand side. That's a ray. Okay. Then I already explained what arrows are for, because you could draw an arrow to the upside or you could draw an arrow to the downside easily. And then I explained what your Fibonacci. I've not explained what Fibonacci retracement is yet. I'm going to explain that. But then your long position, it's for showing that market is going to go up. This is a long position, right? Then short position is going to show that your market is going to come down, right? That's just for making analysis. You want to come out here so that you'll be able to monitor it and you not forget, right? Then you also have your price range. Price range is going to let you know how many pips movement from here to here. It's telling me this is 700. Let me look for 1,000 pips. It's telling me this is 1,000 pips. This is where you know your pip movement. You see it's writing 1,000 now. It means from here to here should be like 700. It's like 700. From here to here is 500 move, like 500 pips. Now I'm going to explain what pips are. These are the next things I'm going to go into, right? From here to here is going to tell me 200. See, that's how you are going to calculate your profit. You know that if it moves from here to here, it's moving 260 pips forward. A pip is a movement, be one step. It means it's moving 260 steps forward. From here to here, I say calculate from here to here. Back on, you just use your price range fast. You don't need to be doing 113.766 minus 104.4. Be looking for calculator or be doing shit. It's not worth it. Just come here, use your price range and check it. Okay, from here to here, what's the size? It's going to calculate it and it's going to tell you 880 pips. Which percentage you are looking for, it is 8.45%. That exactly is going to show you. That's why price range is easy. All these calculations are necessary, so you need to calculate your profit, your loss, your risk level, and all of that. Okay. What I want you to know for this lesson is these are the important tools that you need to add to your favorites on TradingView. This is going to help you. Like I said, if you are listening to this or you are watching this or you are hearing me right now, because you are interested in it now, and I'm going to give you what is working for me and what has been working for me. Just make sure you add these tools to your favorites on TradingView. Now you can go back to the beginning of the video. If you missed out on any point, make sure to watch it, because the next video I'm going to be uploading, which is about what a pip is, what your spreads are, and lot size, proper risk management in the next video. If you've not gone through this video and you do not have these tools yet, you're not going to understand anything in the next video. I can categorically say that. So please, like, subscribe, share, and don't forget to always have a pen and paper with you whenever you're coming to watch any of my videos. Okay? And I'm going to be ending this one here right now. So thank you very much and watch out for the next one.